Okay, let's have a look at physical sky here in Cinema 4D. So let's come over and put another floor in our scene. And we'll put our trusty cube in, put a guy in here. Middle mouse click to get a four-way view. Let's go to our front view. Let's take our guy, pull him up. Let's take our cube, do the same. Let's come back over here. Zoom out a little bit. Let's take our man, put him over here. Cube over here. Let's put a pyramid in the scene. Scale that up. And I'm going to bring it on top of the floor as well. Okay, so we've got a few objects in there. Now, let's take a look at the physical sky, which we can turn on right here. And this is very interesting. Let me just do a quick render. It's going to take a little while because it's calculating global illumination and sky maps and things like that. But you get a pretty interesting result. So this is like the sun is coming down at a certain time of day. If we go over to the physical sky parameters, we can start taking a look at some of the options that you have over here. Click on Load Sky Preset. We can choose between any of these that we want. So let's say that we wanted something like blue sky. Just double click that. Come up here and give you a full render. We're going to get something like that. We can actually have a weather preset. So let's have the weather, some different looking clouds there. So we can see our clouds out there in the background. We get to where we can see those a little bit better. Choose the sky preset again, maybe some darker clouds. Let's give that a render. See, it's taking a little bit longer. Let's take the floor and move it up just a little. Come back to the sky preset. Let's take a look at the time and location. So we can dial in the time and location. We can pick a city. You could say now, whatever time it is on your computer right now. Take a look at that. There we go. So I think I took the floor up just a tiny bit too much. Take that back down. Let me get over so I can see that view just a little better. Okay. So we have a whole lot of parameters here that we can change. We can turn on physical sky. Let's get over here, zoom in a little bit. This floor is really bugging me. There we go. See what that's going to look like. All right. Back up here to the sky. We can have a sun. We can have the preview color. Choose the intensity. So we're going to have something a little more towards the gold end. Let's see if we take the sun up to 200%. Just type that in. Let's see what that does for us. Click render. Okay. So we can come over here to our clouds. We can control types of clouds that we have, whether they're going to cast shadows or not. We can get very detailed here. Volumetric clouds. So those are clouds that are going to interact with our objects that are in the scene. Let's come back over here to the sky. We can have atmosphere, a horizon. So our horizon is going to have to do with this area right out here. Let's come up here. Let's just load another sky preset. See what this looks like. Okay, so just something you have available to you and you can play around with. You could spend forever changing all these parameters, but that's the physical sky preset here in Cinema 4D.